Hello there, Jonathan here. I have a day off, and it's been a while since I've been to the Aquarium Encounters here in Marathon, Florida. But before I go there, because I think I need to renew my membership anyway, I need to clean my car. So I'm going to do that. All right. Okay, mission accomplished. The car is actually looking very nice right now. I had some spots on the front here, but they're gone. So that's nice. Matte paint on a car. It's a little bit more work to deal with, but it's really not that bad. All the dirt shows up. So if you really can't stand your car looking dirty, sometimes you might want to go with the traditional paint job. But I love the matte look, especially right after. Right. It's just got that dull shine on it, and it's like a green. Anyway, next week I got to take this car in for its first service, because it comes with service for 3 years or something, and I'm gonna go. I live in the Keys. A thing in the Keys is you sometimes have to go to Miami for stuff. So this is one of those situations. Not that there aren't car places here, but I have to take advantage of the complimentary service. And I also haven't been to that dealership related to this car before. This is a Genesis. So that's probably going to be a video that I shoot next week. But until then, the car's now cleaned up a little bit, and I'm going to get ready and we're going to go to the aquarium and renew my membership if we need to. Take a look around. We'll see what comes. I don't know. I need to just be impulsive, and I have the opportunity to do. I have the opportunity to do that today. I hope you come along for the ride. Come along with me. Why don't you? Man, this is nice out here. Hold on. Look at the sky. There you go. You can almost see water. But not quite. Okay, ready to go. I'm just taking a look at the car that I washed here. It looks nice still again. Yeah, now that it's all dried. Yeah, that looked like there was going to be spots on there, but there are not. Weird matte paint jobs. Okay. So let's go check out the aquarium and find out. I'm pretty sure I need to renew my membership, but there's a chance it's not expired. I don't remember. I have no recollection of when I did this last. It might have been less than a year ago. So we're about to find out, though. Let's find out. All right. We are. It's the front. It's been a while since I've been here. There's a bit of a line up there. But let's go see if we can get that pass. All right, let's see if I still have one. Okay, made it in. Had to renew. That's fine. So yeah, it's still nice in here. Let's see what kind of aminals we can see. Here, the big tanks are here. The viewing area is down there. Up here is where you can pay extra to get into this tank over here and snorkel, or you can actually go up to the far side over there that connects to the shark tank and feed the sharks through holes, I think. But yeah, that looks nice. And there's actually a diver in there, and you see the rig. The air hose is there. They're over here, though. There they are. Doing something down there. Working on something. Should also point these out. No one's here at the moment. They have these deep sea giant isopods that are pretty cool. These guys. You can actually reach your hand in the cold water and touch them, but I'm not going to do that right now. Looks like there's, I don't know, they're over here. And there's another crab in here that's not, I don't know, I don't remember this golden crab. It's a golden crab. Do not pick up the golden crab. He wasn't in here last time I was here, but he's right there. golden crab. All right. It's the viewing area of the tank. You can't really see the diver because they're in the curve over there. This guy's coming to say hello. Hello. Hello, sir. Hello, sirs. Hello. Oh, hello. Very large stingray. There's a bigger one way over there. Yeah. Keep missing them. Here, yeah, there's usually a giant lobster, and here he is. He's here. Yeah. Rather large. Sometimes they have manatees back here, but looks like there's just some black-nosed sharks. Yeah, it's the rehab tank. They're rehabbing some sharks, which I can see them, but oh, there's one. He's kind of under the edge over there. There we go. There's, oh, that's like a bonnethead there. I think. And then this is the top of the shark tank over here that we were looking in the window of. Yeah. Sometimes they have manatees in the rehab tank as well. Explains. Staying pretty still down there.
lobster, there we go. If they eat something so large like a lobster, their favorite treat, if I were to give Pinto one of our lobsters or something like that of that size, we probably won't see him for a few weeks. That will keep him full for a while. So that's why we feed him 3 chunks of these herring pieces twice a day. We'll see if Pinto wants to come up for another piece of food. I haven't seen Russet yet. But being that opportunistic hunter, they're also called an ambush predator. So that means they are not going to constantly hunt, swim, or search for food. Instead, they're going to sit under docks, boat vessels, or coral rocky structures, and they wait for their food to come to them. That allows them to grow to such a large size on what seems like a small amount of food for such a large animal. Now, glide groupers are a protected species here in Florida. So if you do happen to get a glide grouper on your hook and line, well, make sure you don't bring that animal up onto your boat. If you were to lift animals of this size onto your boat vessel, it will most likely be harmed internally. It could also hurt you and your boat vessel. Plus, you will get a pretty hefty fine, or you can even go to jail for that. They take that rule pretty seriously down here. Looks like he's not interested though. You can see his large size there. I'll feed out everybody else here. Oh, okay. That was what you just saw. It's called a tarpon roll. So the tarpon had dated all the way back to the dinosaur age. They haven't evolved since. The tarpon have been around the same time as the dinosaurs were. So because they've been around so long, they developed a specialized movement called the tarpon roll. That's when they kind of look like they jump out of the water. Pinto, come get your meal. Here. Looks like you just want little pieces. But when the tarpon jump out of the water like that, it's called the tarpon roll. They get a big gulp of water or oxygen from the surface, and that will move into their swim bladder, and that will give them a really big burst of speed. So that gives them a kind of like a one-up on their predators and prey, so they can catch it more efficiently. Come on. You're gonna make me fall in here. There he goes. Being a lazy big fish. They are a very lazy species because of how big they are. If you guys have any questions, you can feel free to come up and ask me, but if not, the next presentation is going to be at 2:30. I'll be bringing out an educational American alligator over by our tortoises.
Grouper did eventually come up. Woo. Get some shade. That's a giant Goliath grouper. It's pretty nice back here. Some chairs. I always feel especially connected to the turtles for some reason, or the tortai. Hey guys. If I remember correctly, it's Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael. And you can tell which one's which because on their backside, which we can't see right now, they got the first letter of their name on their shells. Right? You guys are pretty full, huh? Yellow-footed or red-footed? He's got a yellow head. Where is he? Right there. Moving. Oh, wow. His head went all the way in. Looks like he's trying to do something. Yeah, that guy. That guy. I don't remember this one being open. It looks like they cut the glass so you can see better in here, which is nice. The snapping pig-nosed turtle. Moving. Coming to say hello. Look at him. Hey, buddy. How are you? So, guys, I cleared this so you can walk right to the edge here. It's a gar, Florida gar. Florida gar, Mr. Gar. Should we call you Garfield? That's bad. These animals have an elongated body and are the smaller of the gar family, only growing to around 34 inches long. Their roe, which is their egg, is toxic to humans and some animals. So you don't want caviar from a gar, or at least the Florida gar. What's up, sir? Nice yawn. I'm gonna go take a nap. He's sticking his leg out backwards back there. Stretching out. Crash. I crashed into the other one. They pack a lot of stuff into a relatively small space, for sure, but it is pretty small. But it's beautiful. Oh wow, look at these guys circling around. I am suddenly very hungry. And the food here is okay, but kind of moving slow in the preparation at the moment. I'm thinking I may dip out and get something to eat. Because now I gotta pass, I can come back whenever. And I like walking around here, but it's hard to spend too much time. But you know what, I can check. Let's check one more thing. There's another giant, usually another tortoise or two back on the other side. Here. Let's see. Yeah, right over here. Usually he's hanging out in the yeah, here he is. Buddy. He's taking his post-lunch nap, looks like. Oh, hey. Yeah. Don't worry. Just saying hello. That's funny. I guess that's like the tortoise wash. Walk through, scrub the shell. Okay. That was fun to stop in there for a minute. All right, let's get in the car.